Call Simon Templar what you will, but never cross the saint. Find out why to your peril at 7:30 p.m. tonight. But first, it's the Thamesmen.
You've got an obsession with that. It's very strange.
Hello. Oh, sorry, Dana.
That's very weird. You need help, my friend. You need help. Anyway, hello.
I don't need help. I think that,
If people knew what you said before the countdown ended...
I only say that to make you laugh,
I'm beginning to worry. Hello, I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
My name's Alex and I'm in Colorado, and you are welcome to the Thamesmen, and you're in the middle of Joan Armatrading week.
Well, actually, it's not the middle. It's day 5.
We're on a downhill slope, aren't we? We've got a helmet on, the goggles on, and we're in the Joan Armatrading skidoo, and we're full speed.
Full speed ahead, ski jump ahead, but, a secret for you all. If you need more Joan Armatrading, come and join us on Patreon, because day 6 is going to be a double on Patreon. It'll be out tomorrow.
So this is the last day on the main channel?
Yep, last day on main channel, but there's more coming on Patreon tomorrow.
And that means as soon as they finish this video, we'll also be going live on Patreon. So
well, I think next day.
No, that's what we did. And so they could roll straight off to this video and go straight on to the Patreon one as well.
Okay, all right, we could do that. Yeah, all right, yeah.
Well, there you go.
We make it up as we go along, don't we? You know?
No. Well, you think this is fucking scripted?
No.
Obviously
not. Obviously not. No. Absolutely not. How are you?
Yeah. Yes, I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you? Because we actually haven't seen each other for a few days.
Yeah. No. How have you seen any more bears?
There has been sightings of bears and her cub.
Oh, you don't want to get between those two, then, do you?
No, we don't want to get in between those two. But I mean, that's their land, and this is our land. And a hummingbird came into the house today and landed on Arnold's shoulder, so he just walked out, But so it's all bucolic here until the fucking bear rips your face off.
I can't wait to hear the changing of the seasons and the changing of the stories. I look forward to us doing a Thamesman when there's a blizzard outside. Maybe you can set up in front of the windows and we could see a blizzard while you do Thamesman. I think that'd be pretty awesome.
I've come up with the most stupid idea, right? Right. So this is my idea, and I've researched it, and actually they do really well in the snow. They really do. So I'm getting rid of one car. I'm not going to tell anyone, but the wife was after the Porsche, the 914 to go, and it was like, no, that stays, right? So what I'm going to do is sell one car, and she wants a pickup truck, but I've kind of convinced her, but she's not too sure. But I'm going to buy one of those mini Japanese key pickup trucks. Have you seen those?
No, what are they?
They're key trucks. They're miniature, and they're 4-wheel drive. You must have seen them. They're mini. And
what's the point of a mini pickup truck?
Well, they have the same bed as a full size pickup truck, but because if you get in a crash, there's nothing between you and like a VW old bus. But anyway, they're miniature, but apparently they skip over the snow. They don't plow through it because they're so light and are 4-wheel drive.
I think that sounds like a terrible idea. But carry on, you make for good stories.
Well, no, it's going to look fantastic, It's just like when the blizzard has struck, and everyone is out there desperate or whatever, I'm going to come out the garage in a miniature 600cc key truck.
Okay, that's going to be great. That's
I'll pick
going to
you
be
up
awesome.
from the airport on it.
We're going to sit in the back, am I? It's going to be so small.
You get 2 in the front. I'm considering camo wrapping it as well, so I can fit in.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, we're getting on. Sorry, are you preparing for your party?
I am. As I just said, I'm going to have a barbecue Labor Day party, and it's like ridiculous. I cook, I clean for a week maybe. And then I cook for the barbecue, and then I clean it all up afterwards, and that's it. And I just got to go, why do I do this?
You love it. You love your barbecues.
I do love my barbecue. It's something primal about a barbecue. Cooking food on a fire, on an open fire, is kind of, it's, I don't know. It's with a few friends, it's not bad, is it?
As I said, I don't know, I didn't say it, but I repeat it. There's a time in a man's life when he either gets into World War II or smokers. He has to choose, right? And I was telling a colleague at work about this, and they thought I was mental anyway. And then I was in a meeting the other week, and I said, "Oh my God, my boyfriend wants to get a smoker." I was like, "Oh no."
Well, it could have been that or Rommel. So,
Rommel, he was
just a rat.
Absolutely fantastic. You know how he died?
No, how did he die?
Well, they because he wanted to overthrow. God, we're getting lost here. We're going to overthrow Hitler. This is class to the end of Rommel. They said, "Listen, you either come with us, right, and we are going to hang you, and your family won't get any pension, and you'll be disgraced or whatever, or you take this gun around the corner and finish it, and you'll stay in as your position, and your wife will get a pension." So he did that.
So from this, I can ascertain you don't have a smoker.
No, I don't have a smoker. I don't have a smoker, and I can ascertain that you do.
Yeah, you see, exactly. I do. Yeah, I have a smoker.
Well, you can tell me smoking stories, and I can tell you how Rommel finished himself.
Look, why are we here? Day 5 of Joan Armatrading.
Yeah. There's no one here interested in smokers or Rommels.
Or barbecues, anyway.
Or barbecues, right.
But they might be interested in the notes, because Sean and Chris have put together some epic notes. And for today's Day 5, we have a song called Tall in the Saddle with a load of notes. Do you want me to read the notes?
Yeah, if you could. And also, can I just quickly stop and thank Sean? So these curated weeks, they're put together by subscribers, just like you. And if you've got a favourite band and whatever, then, even though we are booked out to Christmas or whatever, I keep getting told off. But anyway, so Sean, big Joan Armatrading fan, with Chris also, put together this whole week. We actually have nothing to do with it. So, it's a subscriber. They do the notes. They pick the favourite tracks. Chris kind of shapes it all together. And we sit here down to thank you very much for all the work that I'm sure everyone here who loves Joan Armatrading, because your notes are fantastic, Sean. So thank you. And thank you, Chris.
And it's been an absolute revelation. Just amazing tracks. Yesterday's track was mind-blowing. Yeah, so, I think let's carry on. I've been loving it. But these notes, are we ready?
Yes. Yeah.
So it said, this is Tall in the Saddle. When Glyn Johns, you've heard of Glyn Johns.
So, I've got a story about Glyn Johns.
We've got 3 words into the notes. 3 words. There's a couple of more. Okay, carry on. What's your Glyn Johns story?
So Glyn Johns was that big producer.
Uh-huh.
And then, Cloud9, the band.
Yeah.
And Dave Motion, that guy.
Yeah.
Willie Johns who's the guitarist, is Glyn Johns' brother, who is called Andy Johns, who's also a producer.
Okay.
So we know Willie, and his dad was Andy Johns, and Andy Johns produced my dad, and Glyn Johns is the other brother who did Joan Armatrading and all the other, and Willie is Eric Clapton's nephew, I think.
Ah, wow.
I'll put the pictures up behind. He just played with Eric Clapton.
How cool's that? All right.
Anyway, you know him.
Small world. Anyway.
You know.
Well. Not Glyn Johns, though. I've obviously heard of Glyn Johns. When Glyn Johns, a guy who produced and or engineered for the Stones, the Beatles, Zeppelin, The Who, Eagles, Dylan, Ronstadt, Clapton, The Clash, Steve Miller, Small Faces, Easy Beats, Blue Oyster Cult, Midnight Oil, and many, many more. That's not a hell of a list, isn't it?
Yeah.
Says Joan's third album, Joan Armatrading, was the best he'd been associated with, then it's worth investigating.
Ooh.
Phil Sutcliffe, reviewing the album for Sounds magazine, said, "Unrecognised as she is, we need Joan Armatrading like we need Bob Dylan and the Beatles. You'll play this record once in a while, forever. It was the album that spawned Joan's hit Love and Affection," which was that amazing track, that we looked at on Day 4, as well as another fan favourite, Down to Zero. It's often described as a no-filler album where every song is a gem. Today we close out the week with Tall in the Saddle, the track that closed out the album, as it also closes out the Rock Palast concert where she's performing it. Lyrically and emotionally complex, it's an end-of-relationship song written to a misogynist. It's a staple track at Joan's shows, featuring a sultry, bluesy, jazzy set of chords, lazing away under vocals that are reminiscing on a love affair that started with almost hero worship, but later came to realization that the guy was a louse. The title, Tall in the Saddle, comes from the phrase meaning someone who's proud and confident, but the lyrics also come with a warning that he'll eventually pay the price for his lifestyle. The performance is a masterclass in dynamics to shake up the listener and punctuate certain moods. It also features some superb solo guitar work, as well as changing gears late in the track to let the band get a bit wild.
Wow.
See? Those are notes to be mighty proud of, I would suggest.
Yeah, fantastic. Because he's delivered so much intrigue on. I'm sure everyone here wants to go and get the third album.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And just like, it's so interesting what he does. But anyway, should we check out the track now after all that?
Absolutely. I am. I'm going to go after all this. I'm going to go. That's my way into. I was going to say that's my way into Joan, but I won't say that. But that's maybe how I enter her catalogue.
Okay, well said, sir. Yes, the vicar said to them. Yes.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Say what you will, can't take the stars at night. Take your load, but that doesn't stop my life. You've been fooling around. I look to you for love. Thought you walked on holy ground, but all you mean. I thought that he was a guy brave and strong, a brother to his brother, brave and strong, was preaching what to practice, and that don't mean a thing. You mean taught him to saddle. One of these days you're gonna have to dismount. You don't leave me downhearted, but I'm sorry that you have to smoke again. What a land. just as soon as you made it, you made it. You made it all you me. Taller than saddle. One of these days, you don't leave me downhearted, but I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry that you have to go with me. What a way. You beat up on their heart, you beat up on their heart, you made it all. You're just me. Torn in the saddle. One of these days you're gonna have to dismount. You don't leave me downhearted. I'm sorry that you had to go, 'cause we had fun, 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 fun.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
Wow, that's a hell of a track, isn't it?
That is a hell of a track and a hell of a performance as well.
She's got a great band behind her.
She's like a comedian. The bands that she's had many different styles through this week. She's had many different bands behind her as well. She doesn't kind of sit in one place, does she?
No, and that song had a piece of everything in it, I think. You know, it's. I would love to hear the album version of it to see how that translates as an album version, because, you know, if it was the end of a performance, the last section, you know, the sort of fun, and, you know, was part of the song, but is that part of the song on the studio album? I'm really fascinated to see, and the sort of the tempo at the beginning was she was like so held back. She was so sort of lazily just bringing it to the I can't. I want to hear that again.
She's a fully rounded musician in terms of skill and voice and songwriting and performance, and you know, it's I knew this week was going to be good. I knew it. I mean, it's just like, it's a name I know, and I rate Sean and I rate Chris.
Yeah,
they've got better music taste than I do, and they have a wider range of music taste than I do, and they were, you know, foaming to get to this week, really, you know, which is superb. But still, I underestimated how good she is.
Her voice is so interesting. It's just got so much tone and sort of a bit of tremolo in places, and it's absolutely perfect.
And she's also on her own path. She's not following anyone else's path. She doesn't dress like a pop star. She doesn't write songs to please people. She's really into the music. The band's always changing. She's not scared of changing anything at all the time.
Yeah,
So she must be a very strong woman.
And like, you know, those sort of very vulnerable performances she does in sort of just stripped down with her in front of the audience and
Yeah.
things. She is absolutely fascinating.
But on the flip side, she hasn't got the recognition she deserves because she probably hasn't played the game.
Well, yeah, but that's the amazing thing about the world today, you know, in that Chris and Sean and, you know, and everyone, we're scattered all over the world, and she's known all over the world, you know, and yes, okay, she's not playing Wembley Stadium this year or something, but, you know, I
mean, she didn't change her name like to Terry Tinsel or anything like that. She didn't. She didn't dress. She wasn't. She had one hit and then she didn't repeat it, and with the same band, with the same style. And there are people out there with 5 Korean boys who can do dance steps and don't write their songs. They don't sing their own music, and they are just huge all around the world. So it's kind of it's a yin yang, but she's got so much integrity for it, and her catalogue stands up to the point that I just can't wait to go and listen to that third album.
And I can't wait until we get into doing the Patreon track. So if you girls, you want to see more, come on over to Patreon. We don't bite.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone, for this lovely week of Joan Armatrading. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And George.
Fantastic. Absolutely, yeah. We're third album. Go and check it out. That's what I'll be listening to all day tomorrow.
Take care. See you on the
flip side.
Bye.